Hello everyone. Thanks for your comments on my latest video on the track plans. Um, I've been having a little bit of a thought after seeing something at my local Model Railway exhibition on Sunday, just gone. Um, and they had like a little, like proper sort of industry area, which I quite like. Although I've got potential space for a small one just here. A lot of it was quite countryside-y. I mean, I do like this one, but I thought I'll sort of get your opinions on a sort of just a slightly different take on it. Um, the idea is pretty much the same, apart from get rid of the dairy. Move all of this here just slightly this way towards the fiddle yard, just to give me some more room around the back. And then either taking it off the goods area here, or off this area just here. I'm thinking the goods area might make more sense. Is to put something, not necessarily exactly like this, but something a bit like that, if you know what I mean. And what you add in is exchange sidings. The reason being, I was thinking, well, it'll give you a lot more shunting area, and add quite a bit more interest. The idea being, I probably wouldn't do it exactly like this. I'd probably have sort of lines going right into the corner. Maybe something, sort of draw it on, a bit sort of, I don't know, say something like, this is just sort of a very sort of rough idea or something, but so you sort of have a head shunt there, and then it sort of goes off, up and around like that. Not exactly like that, but I'd have to design it well, but you sort of get a rough idea. But the idea being is that you have about a 3 foot radius curve here, and as it comes out from here, that's one thing, sort of thinking, having the sort of head shunt and have it sort of come all the way down into there and then across whatever. But the idea being that somewhere around here, on the line that goes up, it starts going up in height, and then you could have it going through the sort of villagey towny area, going through the middle, which would give you sort of a nice scene of, you know, I'm talking sort of like small tank locomotives, or one of the Hornby Peckets if I could ever get my hands on one, but they're like gold dust they are. But having them and just towing a few wagons up to an industry, and then occasionally bringing some down. Being all computer controlled, you know, it just sort of give you that sort of nice sort of thing to look at, you know, train going through the town or the village, whatever, and then shunting some wagons and stuff. The idea is somewhere over here, have it just disappear behind some houses or something, and then right at the back, and it'll be hidden, but it would increase at quite a height. I don't know if this is possible or not, even using power base, because it's quite steep. Let me see if I can give you an example of how sort of steep it's going to be, because I sort of mocked it all out. But yeah, it'd be quite steep. I'd have to do some experimenting. Yeah, that's sort of where the town will be. So yeah, that'll be a little hidden, but I'll be able to access it if someone derailed. But I'd have to do some experiments to sort of see whether with power base I could get a loco to pull some wagons up that or not. But if they could, the idea being is it comes around here, still hidden, and eventually what I've got above the fiddle yard is about 7.5 foot worth of space. And what I could do is build a huge industry, you know, little loco shed or two, lots of sort of office buildings, and you know, I could do a proper sort of dark dank sort of industrial area, maybe a brewery or something, I don't know. But the idea being then is the trains could come up, could shunt around, you know, all computer controlled, it can just do its own thing, you know, bring up some empty wagons, shunt them, pick up some loaded ones, take them back down to the exchange sidings, so that they can be shunted into a, you know, a larger train and then took off, you know, to the fiddle yard. So you have to sort of let me know what you think about that. I mean, I could even put a big sort of loco shed and turntable area in just here, rather than a farm, I suppose, if I really wanted to, which would sort of, it'd be a bit less of a countryside layout, but it would have some greenery, I suppose. But yeah, it's just another idea for some way of having, you know, one layout that could last me a very, very long time, rather than say this, where, you know, all the shunting is a bit there and there's sort of a little bit there, and you know, I'm just wondering if that would be enough long term. Whereas that, like I say, it's got the added interest of trains coming, going, and forming and stuff. If you want to look at sort of a layout that does something like that, which I quite like, on YouTube, just search for Black Gill, all one word, Black Gill. It's a P4 layout, and they've got sort of like exchange signs, sort of just like that, and it looks quite nice. But yeah, let me know what you think, whether you think that idea, if that idea is better, or this sort of new idea with exchange signs is better. So, you know, and if everyone sort of says that this idea with adding the big industry above the fiddle yards is a better idea, then I might look at doing that then, if that's a consensus. But yeah, let me know, and thanks for watching, and bye for now.